Just a few days after Clayton Katakawa's 58th birthday, he heard the words no one wanted to hear. He was diagnosed with a rare and deadly form of thyroid cancer. Most who get it only live 4 months on average. In his final days, with his wife Nancy and 2 stepsons at his side, the most important thing for him was to fulfill a promise he made to his wife.
He told me that after he passed away, and he wanted me to take care of it because he know that it will make me happy.
Bedridden and difficult to talk because of a trachea tube inserted in his throat, Clayton's courageous story unfolds.
Your word has to mean something. If you say something, you need to follow up. That's your responsibility.
On the wall across from his bed, Clayton penned instructions for Nancy, a to-do list of sorts, for after his death. Withering in the midst of the moist air pumped throughout his room to help him breathe, the last line reads, "I want you to enjoy life." Family, friends, and co-workers from the police department by the dozens were already rallying around him in his fearless battle. They offered companionship, prayer, and even fixed water-damaged ceilings in his house. But what about that promise? With all the confusion, stress, and helplessness that Clayton's family was experiencing, seemingly from out of nowhere, a friend came a-calling.
I heard that he had stage 4 throat cancer, so that really hit me. I was shocked. I didn't think it was that severe. I thought he had the flu or something.
James Booth had only recently met Clayton after being transferred to the same police station. Visiting Clayton several times in the hospital and at his home, they formed a special bond. The handwritten notes Clayton penned to James mentioned a promise to his wife.
He told her that he wanted to do a landscaping job for the front and backyard. So when like I said, when we heard that, I took that back to the station and then it kind of blew up.
About a week later, dozens of Clayton's co-workers, friends he never realized he had, descended on his house and helped fulfill his promise.
It was awesome to kind of look around and see everybody there and everybody working. And when the flowers went in the little patio area and the bench showed up and the cushions went on the bench and the little fountain was being put together and water was being put in it and was plugged in and we set up the timer and we did all that stuff. And then the plaque went up and it kind of finished everything and it made it theirs.
For one man, it was a promise.
Your word has to mean something.
To another, it was making sure the promise was fulfilled.
Promise is something that you're supposed to hold and cherish and value.
And to a family, it was the revelation of something they never expected.
Everybody loved him. And now I find out that at the police department, everybody loved him too.
In Fountain Valley, I'm Jim Holcomb.